Scripture reveals and history is evidence that a church did grow from the early Christian communities. The church stands today as a helpful and vital vehicle to guide those who are searching for a deeper life. However, we can say the same about many faiths and religions. Many have helped those who seek after God, Allah, Buddha nature, or some higher power or supreme being, or as some have called it, the hidden essence. Each, according to their traditions and beliefs, has guided millions of people who have sought to live moral and virtuous lives. All of these religious traditions have one thing in common. They point us in the direction of a new life, a life of quest and becoming, a life of renewal and inner transformation. But as one author described it, these are only fingers pointing. Religions are not God, nor are they the kingdom of heaven. Inspired and guided by God and keepers of the truth, as many claim, sometimes religions appear very much of the world. Some are endowed with great wealth and power, both economic and political. They are structured each with their own set of laws and rules, builders of great cathedrals, mosques, and temples. Their framework is built upon hierarchies that sometimes resemble corporations and governments, rather than a guide for those who are searching for a deeper meaning to life and death. Many burden their followers with laws, rituals, rules, regulations, doctrines, and dogmas. Some denominations show little tolerance of other faiths, and for those whose beliefs differ from their own. They appear exclusive rather than inclusive. We seem to have a strong tendency towards separateness, toward dualism, us or them, mine or yours, my religion or your religion, friend or enemy. This is dualistic thinking. If only we can put aside and celebrate our differences, to realize that we are all equal and internalize our oneness and our dependency and interdependency on one another. Separateness restrains us from spontaneously treating everyone as equals. Consequently, we lose the opportunity to love, comfort, and care for one another, which ironically are not only fundamental teachings, but are at the very core of most religions. An essential building block common to most faith traditions is a life lived in holiness, a life visible to others, which ignites a spark in another human being and gives rise to a strong desire within them to imitate that life. Mother Teresa, Martin Luther King, Gandhi, and Nelson Mandela come to mind as examples of such charismatic souls. Most of us will not be a Mother Teresa, a Gandhi, a Martin Luther King, or Nelson Mandela, nor is it expected. We are not called to be someone else. Our call is for each of us to be the best that we can be, to be the best of who we really are. Historically, not much was asked of us by way of personal conversion and commitment to achieve a pearl of such great price. Rules are easy to follow, but to change one's life in an essential and substantive way, to be truly transformed into a new creation, requires deep self-reflection, concentration, meditation, and contemplation. It demands nurturing, devotion, real commitment, time, and courageous effort. It is not a path for the indifferent or the faint of heart. The most profound question that each of us must answer is the question question the Master asked of his disciples, "Can you drink from the cup I drink from?"